Okay, back over here. One thing we didn't discuss is the master page. Also, if you open up the page menu and then you don't want to see it anymore, you can simply exit out. It'll go away. If you want it back, remember, go to Controller and go to Pages. Click that here. The master page. So let's open this here. Master page right now. Let's get rid of this so we don't need to see it. You see the master page doesn't really have anything on it, but what you can do on the master page is you can effectively build whole room scenes. So you can select things on every fixture, like let's say the underbar we want to put on color fade. That's on color fade. Say we want to go to the column lights here, and we want to put those on a color fade as well. Let's say we want to, I'm going to basically build a scene here. This is the third stage surround. So I want to make all those pink. So we'll make that pink. Third stage pole lights, put those on a color fade. Let's say third stage, what is this? Profile panels. We can put those on a color fade as well. Where are we at? Color fade. Let's go to second stage. You can go LED surround. Let's make that pink as well. And then let's move to second stage pole. We'll put that on a fade. Basically building a whole bunch of fades here. So profile panel RGB, put that on a color fade. We can turn this one macro on. We can go through here. LED surround here, we'll make that one pink too, why not? What is this one here? Main stage. That's the strobe. Let's not use the strobe on this scene. This one here is the profile panels here. Let's use our cool color macro that we made. It's this one here. That's the stealth spots. Sure, why not? So let's just pay something easy. Let's put pink stars over there. And then we're going to, on the second stage, let's put, what do we want? Red stars, why not? Pink dots, how about that? Pink dots over there. And then on stage one, we will put, where was that pink chase? Now, where's the moving stars? How about that? Okay, so now if we take a look, effectively have everything on that we would typically want on in this room here. So what we can do is we can do the same thing that we would normally do to make these buttons here, but what we want to make sure we do is we click over on the master page first. So we click here, see how this was highlighted before because it was the last thing we clicked on. If we click over here, now this one's highlighted. So now that we've highlighted this page as the last thing we've clicked on, now if we go up to button here and we hit new scene, if we look down here, it basically says everything that we just did. You know, we have the you get the pole, the surrounds, the third stage, basically all the things that we've turned on here. And then we'll hit over here, why don't we call this opening scene? So we'll come over here. Opening scene 1. So then we come back and you can see we've typed in opening scene 1 and we're going to hit OK here. And now instead of nothing on the master page, we have opening scene 1. So what this will allow you to do, you can build scenes, any number of scenes that you want, but it affords you the ability to make changes to all the fixtures without the need of clicking through every single one of them. So what I'm going to do now, just to illustrate that, is I'm going to turn the master page off. But I'm also going to go through everything that I just turned on and turn it off. So initiate that one. And initiate that one. I'm going to initiate that one. This is basically just telling them all to go back to their home and not really do anything. We didn't do that one. Initiate. Initiate. Sorry, there's a bunch of these. Okay, so now as you see, everything is back off here, but with a single button, if I click this thing that we've made on the master page called opening scene, you can see with a single button I press, everything turns on. So now with one button, everything's on. And the cool thing about that is with a single button, everything's back off. So if we program a whole bunch of desired scenes on the master page, rather than throughout all of these individual smaller pages, then instead of having to one by one go through everything, we can have them all easily organized on a single page, and then you can turn everything on with a single button, or you can turn everything off also with a single button.